Alabama elected Doug Jones over Roy Moore on Tuesday, a victory which relied heavily on African-American voters in the state, and the impressive turnout from those voters didn't happen by accident. Organizers on the ground worked to mobilize people to vote for Jones, while the National Democratic Party also used resources to get out the message. African Americans make up 26% of the population in Alabama, but 29% of those who voted on Tuesday were black, which helped get Jones over the line. Doug Jones' grandchild celebrates after Jones won Tuesday. Photograph, Khan, Zoomer Wire, Rex, Shutterstock Woke Vote, an Alabama organization which encourages young people to vote, was working for months in advance of the 12th of December, the special election. Local television station WIAT reported that Woke Vote spent weeks at colleges across Alabama ahead of the election, registering voters ahead of Election Day. The collective PAC, which usually supports African-American candidates, donated to Jones, CNN reported, while activists Project South, a collection of Southern grassroots organizations, also traveled to Alabama in the days ahead of the vote. Black PAC, a community organization which engages black communities politically, was among the groups on the ground, the New York Times reported, those organizations knocking on more than 500,000 doors, and making tens of thousands of phone calls. Pastor Arthur Price Jr., from the 16th Street Baptist Church, urged the mostly black congregation to vote in the Alabama special election. "There's too much at stake for us to stay home," Price said. Photograph, Bryn Anderson, up alongside that, Senate Majority PAC, which aims to get Democrats elected to the Senate, spent $6 million on the Alabama race. Some $2 million of that money went towards getting out the vote. Net neutrality. The Federal Communications Commission voted to end net neutrality rules which protect an open internet on Thursday, following months of debate and protest among activists for a free internet. Net neutrality activists had always expected the FCC to vote to dismantle the rules put in place by the Obama administration. The focus of groups like Save the Internet is to pressure members of Congress to intervene and ultimately overturn the FCC decision, and activists said that focus would continue in the wake of the vote. Someone placed this little gift outside the FCC headquarters post-vote. Photograph, UPI, Barcroft Images. Save the Internet has put together a package of measures where people can call their elected officials and sign petitions registering their displeasure at the FCC vote. The word of the year is feminism, according to Merriam-Webster. There's a 70% increase in online searches for the term this year compared to 2016, the dictionary said. Searches spiked around the end of January, following the Women's March, according to Merriam-Webster. The dictionary chooses a top 10 words of the year. Other entries included complicit and doted. Join us for our Making Sense of 2017 event in New York. Note to New Yorkers, join The Guardian to slam the door on 2017 on the 19th of December. Cocktails, conversation and a chance to hear our writers discuss the biggest stories of the year. Get your tickets to Making Sense of 2017 now. Sign up for weekly news updates about the protests and activism in the U.S.